Inside the labyrinth of her mind is a gateway, connecting the threads of reality to the dream world. But with dreams come nightmares. Prepare yourself for the action-packed premiere of The Legend of the Brave Rose. Let her beauty enchant you, while her sword saves you. Up next, only on StarPlanet Darkside.
Rookie? Rookie, hey, will you come in, please? Rookie, Rookie, where are you? God damn it, dude. Rookie, there you are. You have a show to do. Hey, are you listening? Rookie.
Trini. What?
Rookie, how many times do I have to tell you? That outfit isn't regulation.
Yeah, and how many times do I have to tell you that I don't care? Seriously, no one comes out here, so chill, okay? I'm dressing smart, like it or not.
Okay, fine, whatever. Listen, you've got a show to do, dude.
Uh-huh, and that's why I am dressing smart.
Okay, well, good for you, smart guy. Your show has started, by the way.
What, like now?
Yeah.
Shit! Okay, so I was a child during the pinnacle of Saturday morning cartoons. I experienced the rise of Cartoon Network and the birth of Toonami.
Are you seriously flexing right now?
I remember when Star Wars was good.
Uh-huh.
I was alive to witness the last revolution in the comic book industry.
So you're a comic book fan?
I don't think fan quite encapsulates my level of enthusiasm.
Sure, so are you a Marvel fan or a DC kid?
Trini, my level of enthusiasm doesn't really let me choose. But I, like many over the last few years, have retreated to the back issues rather than new releases.
Uh-huh.
Also, you forgot Valiant. And
what?
What about MLJ?
Who?
Malibu?
Right, sure. So who's your favorite, Doctor Strange or Dr. Fate?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no comparison. Dr. Fate, of course, the original and still the best.
I like Doctor Strange.
Really? The Kmart Dr. Fate, that's the hill you're gonna die on?
He's not the Kmart Dr. Fate.
Look, I'll give him his due because he was created by Steve Ditko, who also created Spider-Man for those playing at home. But Dr. Fate is the far superior character.
Dr. Fate is boring.
No. The writers at DC put in charge of Dr. Fate are boring.
Whatever.
Out of all the characters you pick, you choose the most female choices.
What do you mean?
You pick the magic ones. What is with girls and magic? You all love magic. Nothing illustrates this point more than Sailor Moon.
Oh my god, I love Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Do you like Harry Potter?
Oh, no. We do not speak that name here.
Wait, what? Why?
Because I prefer my Star Wars with Jedis, thank you.
What? What are you talking about?
J.K. Rowling wrote Star Wars with magic wands, let's be serious.
What are you talking about, man?
Okay, alright. Have you ever compared the two?
No.
Alright. Well, let me show you a clip.
J.K. Rowling did not write a masterpiece. She wrote Star Wars with sucky lightsabers. It is a direct ripoff of Star Wars. I am positive of it. Have you ever looked at them side by side? Oh, what do we have here? It's a young, male, orphaned protagonist who, for his own safety, has been sent to live with his aunt and uncle until a mysterious bearded stranger, who was actually the one to deliver him to his aunt and uncle when he was a baby, comes into his life and starts to teach him about this ancient kind of magic. Granted, he's going to learn a lot more about this magic from an older, wiser wizard who's high most of the time. Regardless, his uncle is totally against this magic stuff. He won't even tell him what really happened to his parents, but against his uncle's wishes, he leaves home for the very first time, makes some new friends, meets a pretty, impetuous young girl, and though there will be an odd sexual tension between the two of them throughout, he will only ever love her like a sister while she struggles with the feelings that she has for his best friend, the scruffy comic relief.
I hate you.
Oh, and rightfully so. I mean, it would be weird if you liked me.
Can you stop ruining my world and tell me what we're watching today?
Okay, I'm starting it off special since this is the first episode.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Legend of the Brave Rose?
You know I haven't.
That's right. Hey, Arius.
Greetings, dear travelers.
Wait, what?
I am the Tenebrous Arius Valo.
Wait, what?
What?
You're the Tenebrous?
What the hell is a Tenebrous?
It's a douchebag's way of saying dark.
Oh.
Why are you dark?
Aren't you doing a show?
Apparently.
I thought it would sound Dramatic.
I like it.
Yeah, you would.
Thank you, Trini.
You're welcome.
You know what? Sure. Whatever. Arius, can you bring up the file on Legend of the Brave Rose, please?
As you wish, dear traveler.
When did you start talking like this? I mean, you
File
know what?
located.
You know
11
what?
sub-files
I'll just
found.
run with it.
Legend of the Brave Rose loaded.
Fun fact. The Universe Alpha version of this is a comic book, written and illustrated by the Universe Alpha's version of me.
What? You're not a robot in Alpha?
No. Bring it up, Arius.
Loading.
The character design was based on an actress.
Really? Did she like it?
I don't know. She never told me. Maybe it was the pin-up art.
Why would it have been the pin-up art?
Maybe she wasn't wearing clothes.
Yeah, that would probably be it, you weirdo.
It's not weird.
It's a little weird.
The naked female form is one of the hardest things to draw,
That is
thank you.
true.
Dude, that's weird.
It's not weird.
It's a little
Dude,
weird.
you're weird.
It wasn't weird. It was tasteful.
You're weird.
You're weird, dude. You're weird.
You literally dressed
You're
up as a
weird. Go take the
real
album.
mature, real,
la, 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 la,
real,
can't
real
hear
mature.
You, weirdo. La, la,
You know
la,
what? I
la,
wouldn't
la,
cordial about this, but
I'll take you out.
you know what? Fuck you, Spider-Man.
Look, Picasso had women falling all over themselves to be his subject, okay?
Uh-huh, yeah, dude. You're not Picasso.
Sure, whatever. Arius, can you load Universe 111's version of Legend of the Brave Rose, please?
Loading.
Can you break it down and dramatically tell it back to us? And use screenshots. We're on YouTube. We don't want to get a copyright strike.
Loading.
Thanks, buddy.
Greetings, true champions of the cause. I am the tenebrous Arius Valo, and I welcome you to this flagship episode of STARPLANET DARKSIDE. Today's episode is brought to you by Blinky Boy Streetwear, the perfect combination of punk rock, anime, and street art that is sure to turn heads. Visit blinkyboy.shop today to explore the latest lines and designs. Now, on this premiere episode of STARPLANET DARKSIDE, we will be exploring the first half of the mid-90s animated miniseries, Legend of the Brave Rose, a sword-slinging nightmare-fueled action-adventure about an exquisite femme fatale whose natural beauty brings even the savagest of hearts to their knees. Within the corridors of her mind lies a gateway, seamlessly bridging the realms of reality and dreams. Yet, in this interplay,
You are so
dreams
weird.
bring not only enchantment, but also the looming shadows of nightmares. Legend of the Brave Rose is brought to us from Universe 0111. It originally aired on that universe's version of Liquid Television, an animation showcase that appeared on MTV and BBC Two from 1991 to 1995. Episodes of Legend of the Brave Rose began airing June 2nd, 1991. On the inaugural episode of Liquid Television, the first episode of Legend of the Brave Rose aired after fan-favorite series Aeon Flux, created by Peter Chung, but was quickly moved forward in the block to air before the beloved series. To this date, there has been no DVD, Blu-ray, or VHS release of the miniseries, only bootlegs from initial broadcasts. Now, with that out of the way, let's dive deep into this hidden gem from Universe 0111. This is Legend of the Brave Rose, Episode 1, a rose unlike any other. Beneath the cloak of the ink-black sky, the city's rooftops lay enshrouded in an ethereal silence, as if nature herself had whispered the city to sleep. The night had descended upon the sprawling metropolis, casting its magic across the urban landscape. An intricate tapestry of soft, ivory snowflakes blanketed the rooftops, transforming the bustling capital into a dreamscape. It had been hours since the first delicate flakes had descended from the heavens, the sky's gentle offering to the city below. The skyscrapers that defined the city's skyline seemed distant protectors, their heights obscured by the curtain of falling snow, as if the city itself had grown introverted, turning inward to embrace its own enigmatic beauty. As the minutes slipped away, the tranquility was occasionally interrupted by the hushed voices of lovers, wandering hand in hand through the labyrinthine streets, or solitary figures seeking refuge in the enigmatic beauty of this winter's night. Perched atop one of the city's towering edifices, a solitary figure stands. Cloaked by the darkness of the night, she stands like an enigmatic guardian of this urban expanse. As the snow descends, scant moonlight delicately illuminates her graceful silhouette, casting her in an aura of ethereal beauty. Her form, a study in grace and mystery, resonated against the dark canvas of the snow-filled night. With an air of quiet authority, she gazes down upon the sprawling city, a vigilante of this midnight hour. To her right, a katana hung tightly held in its sheath. The blade, a polished sliver of lethal beauty, nestled within its scabbard, whispered untold stories of her past and purpose. It was a silent guardian, ready to be drawn at a moment's notice, an extension of her very being. She is draped in a fur-trimmed short white coat with crimson accents, its sleeves cut off, exposing her elegant yet powerful shoulders. The coat's white hood framed her face, its cozy embrace allowing only hints of her gorgeous silky black hair to escape. The bob-style cut of her hair was nothing short of perfection, her bangs accentuated by vivid red highlights that added a touch of fiery contrast to the snowy backdrop. Her face, a testament to nature's artistry, was a rare find, a composition of natural beauty that transcended the ordinary. The features that graced her face were harmonious and exquisite. Her eyes, deep and enigmatic, darted quickly over the cityscape before her. They served as windows to her loving soul, allowing anyone fortunate enough to glimpse into them to peer into her innermost thoughts and feelings. Her nonchalant defiance of the cold revealed a discipline that ran deep, a testament to her rigorous training and indomitable spirit. Amidst the serene snowfall, she watches, waiting for movement. In the midst of the quiet snowfall, her captivating eyes honed in on a flicker of movement. A monstrous beast, the likes of which belonged to a realm beyond reality, bounded on all fours across the snow-dusted rooftops. Inhuman and uncanny, the creature moved with preternatural grace, defying the laws of the earthly world. Its malevolent eyes met hers, an unsettling connection that sent a shiver down her spine. The stealthy, enigmatic samurai crouched low with the grace of a predator poised to strike. Her eyes remained locked on the malevolent creature as she prepared to launch herself into action. With an explosive burst of energy, she leaped from her rooftop, a magnificent silhouette against the backdrop of the softly falling snow. As she soared through the night sky, a cascade of snowflakes gently kissed her face, adding a surreal touch to her acrobatic display. The sinister beast, relentless in its pursuit, bore a grin that seemed born from the depths of malevolence. Its appearance was an affront to nature, an abomination that defied reason. A fusion of a grotesque toad and a hulking gorilla, its hairless, sickly grayish-green skin was marred with warts and boils, giving it an aura of menace that sent chills down the spine. Its relentless advance from rooftop to rooftop was a horrifying spectacle, a testament to its unholy power. The city, unaware of the drama unfolding above, remained bathed in the quiet embrace of the snowy night. With a final, resounding leap, the grotesque beast vaulted from the last rooftop, landing with a bone-shaking boom on the pristine, snow-covered park below. The landscape, cloaked in a serene blanket of white, was a stark contrast to the turmoil that had been unleashed upon it. The trees, their branches adorned with layers of glistening snow, stood observers over the snowy expanse like silent witnesses to the unfolding confrontation, the beast's eyes scanning the wintry scene. Its grotesque visage bore a perverse satisfaction, as it hoped to have outpaced its alluring pursuer. But as the beast's gaze flicked behind it, it was met with a sight that sent shivers down its spine. The Valkyrie had descended gracefully, her lithe form touching down with lethal precision. As she landed, her katana sliced through the frigid night air, a glint of cold steel amidst the snowfall. With a guttural growl, the beast leaped out of her path, narrowly avoiding the embrace of her deadly blade. The girl drifted elegantly into a stance of strength with an aura of unyielding determination, just like the samurai of old. Her once kind gaze had turned as cold as the frozen night, a predatory intensity now gleaming in her eyes. Her posture was one of readiness, her discipline and training manifesting in every deliberate movement. Okay, true champions of the cause, let's take a break. We will return after these messages. You are watching StarPlanet Darkside.
The beginning was a bit much.
What are you talking about, a bit much?
You know, like her face, a testament to nature's artistry, and her eyes, deep and enigmatic. It's kind of a bit much, don't you think?
Trini, it's called being poetic.
It's called being too much.
Uh-huh. I think you're just annoyed because no one's ever written anything like that about you.
Whatever, dude.
No matter where you are in the universe, there's always one place that feels like home. A place where the burgers are always cooked to perfection, every time. Everyone knows the galaxy's best burgers are on StarPlanet. Starries, eat in, eat out, but always eat the best.
The universe is a grand place, full of uncertainty. But the one thing you can be sure on is the greatest pizzas can always be found at Pistol Star Pizza, with over 500 trillion outlets throughout the universe. One thing is for sure, you'll never go hungry at Pistol Star Pizza. Pistol Star Pizza. At Pistol Star Pizza.
Welcome back, true champions of the cause. Now, let's continue. The grotesque beast's utterances became increasingly unhinged, its voice oscillating between malevolence and madness.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. It chanted psychotically, its words an unsettling chorus. The brave rose she is. Yes, yes, yes. The creature continues its voice, a dissonant echo of chaos. The snow continued to fall gently through the trees, nature's impartial witness to this eerie confrontation. The beast's unsettling monologue continued. Ooh, you are quite the treat, aren't you? Ah, yes, yes, yes. Its words dripped with an unsettling satisfaction, as if it reveled in the chaos it had sown. The girl unwavering in her stance, her sword raised before her, a formidable barrier between her and the unholy creature. With cold determination, she demanded answers. Why did you come here, demon? Why did you cross the barrier? The beast's reply was cryptic and foreboding. Ah, yes, with a message I come with. It hissed, its voice a dark melody. Ah, yes, a warning. What message, demon? The girl pressed, her resolve unyielding. The beast's gaze darkened, and it revealed the ominous purpose behind its presence. He is finally here, brave Rose, it proclaimed with an air of doom. He finally broke the gate, and now he comes to finish breaking you. Fear briefly flashed across the girl's face, her grip on her katana tightening. In a voice laced with determination, she issued an ultimatum. Return to your world, demon, or you will end on this night. The grotesque creature, however, became more aggressive and deranged. It chanted its own twisted mantra, declaring, Yes, 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 time to die, fulfilled my purpose, time to die. With sudden fury, it lunged towards the warrior, its grotesque form an embodiment of chaos. With a chilling speed that defied the eye, the Guardian's katana was unleashed. In a flash, her blade cleaved through the frigid night air, meeting the rushing beast's neck and swiftly removing its abhorrent skull from its shoulders. The grotesque beast's severed head landed with a gruesome thud, rolling a few times before finally coming to a stop. Its eyes, still glaring with an unsettling intensity, were now severed from the malevolent body that had fueled its madness. The girl turned her gaze toward the decapitated head, her eyes locking onto the ghastly smile that still twisted the beast's lips. Despite its gruesome end, the creature continued to speak, its words a chilling warning. "He comes for you, brave Rose," it gargled, its eyes bearing into her with a cold, haunting intensity. "He comes for you." A shiver of fear coursed through the girl as the identity of this looming threat weighed heavily on her mind. She gazed down at the severed head, her expression a mix of dread and uncertainty. The snow, as if maintaining its impartiality, continued its gentle descent through the treetops, blanketing the ground in a pristine white layer. The warrior felt the soft, icy kisses of the snowflakes on her face, the tranquil beauty of the night in stark contrast to the horrors that had just transpired. Then, as if breaking the silence that had settled over the park, a rhythmic clapping of hands echoed through the wintry air. The samurai's attention snapped to the source of the sound.
Amongst the trees, in the veiled embrace of shadows, a pair of malevolent red eyes and a sinister grin emerged. The haunting figure stepped into view, and the rhythmic clapping continued with a set of red-colored hands applauding. A well-dressed man, adorned in a black suit and tie, materialized, yet an unsettling red glow enveloped him, as if an aura of malevolence radiated from within. The Guardian, her katana poised, felt a chill seeping into her very soul. Recognition struck her like a bolt of lightning. This was no ordinary adversary. It was a presence she had spent a lifetime fleeing. The voice echoed within her mind, sending a sharp shiver down her spine. It was a voice that encapsulated her deepest fears, the voice of the entity that the slain beast had warned her about. "Hello, Rose," the voice echoed, its resonance weaving through the air. The greeting dripped with ominous familiarity, a chilling acknowledgement that this encounter was no coincidence. The Guardian squared her shoulders, a mixture of defiance and trepidation etched on her face. The snow, gentle and unyielding, continued its descent through the treetops, bearing witness to the confrontation between the Guardian and the embodiment of her deepest fears. The Guardian's grip on her katana tightened as she faced the entity that had haunted her past and now stood before her, ready to unleash a new chapter of struggle and turmoil. "Look at you, Rose, all grown up in your big girl pants," the entity taunts, its words laced with antagonism. "You grew up to be so pretty, didn't you?" Rose stares at the entity, a name trembling past her lips. Zagaga. "Ah, Rose. By any other name. Oh, pretty, pretty Rose. It's been so long, hasn't it?" Zagaga remarks with an unsettling familiarity. Despite the fear that lingers in her stance, Rose remains firm. Her hands tighten around her katana as Zagaga continues its eerie commentary. "Why so quiet, darling?" Zagaga mocks. "Are you not happy to see me?" Rose takes a deep breath before responding with a palpable tension in her voice. "Return to your realm, nightmare." Zagaga's response is a sinister smile, clasping its hands behind its back. "Oh, Rose, no, no. Tonight is our night. Tonight is the night of our reunion, pretty girl. I've tried so hard to bring us back together. You were always the gate, Rose, but I never thought that you would also be the key." Zagaga reveals, the revelation hanging in the frigid air. Rose steadies herself, her defiance taking the forefront. "Return to your realm, nightmare, or I will cut you down and send you to whatever hell will have you," she declares with aggression. Zagaga's laughter echoed through the wintry park, a sinister symphony to Rose's heightened tension. Oh, my pretty, pretty Rose. We both know that now I'm here. That isn't going to happen, it taunted, acknowledging the grim reality that now confronted her. Gritting her teeth, Rose faced the entity with defiance. So what now, witch? Zagaga's response was chilling. Well, Rose, I'm going to end you, it declared, a malevolent promise hanging in the frigid air. And when I do, I will break that skull of yours open and finally shatter that gate that keeps my body trapped in the dream world. And then, finally, my nightmarish hordes will conquer this world as mine. Rose, resolved and ready, took a fighting stance, bracing herself for the impending onslaught. Zagaga, however, had other plans. Oh no, pretty Rose, not here. If we are going to battle and my love is going to die, I want it to be special. Meet me on the tallest building in the city, Zagaga commanded, its tone dripping with sadistic glee. Meet me at the witching hour. Zagaga held up 3 fingers, a sinister smile playing on its lips. Rose glared at the entity with a warrior's intensity. Without warning, Rose lunged at Zagaga, her katana cutting through the entity. But to her astonishment, Zagaga's form dissipated into an unholy mist. Rose looked up in surprise, finding herself alone in the snow-covered park. Zagaga's disembodied voice echoed, its words chilling Rose to the core. Beat her, wound her, torture her, but don't kill her. I don't care in what condition she is brought to me, just as long as I'm the one to end her. As Zagaga's sinister laughter faded into the cold night and its essence dissipated into the ether, a strange and unsettling sound permeated the air amongst the shadows and trees, a loud clicking chatter that resonated with an eerie rhythm. In the aftermath of the entity's departure, the creatures to whom his last words were directed began to reveal themselves. And that is where the episode comes to a close, dear travelers. The arena for the final battle has been chosen, yet the evil witch Zagaga has woven a web of challenges for our resilient heroine. Will this beautiful Rose survive to see the sunrise? Or will the gate be shattered, spelling doom for the very fabric of reality itself? These questions and more will be answered next time, when the legend of the brave Rose continues, only on StarPlanet Darkside. Until our paths meet again, true champions of the cause, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to visit www.enterstarplanet.com for more. Remember to visit blinkyboy.shop for the latest lines and designs. I thank you for spending this time with us. I have been your host, Arius Vallo. See you in the shadows, my love.
So what did you think, Trini?
Yeah, okay, I'm interested in what happens next.
Awesome. Well, next episode we'll continue with episode 2.
Okay, cool.
Well, thanks for watching True Champions of the Cause. It truly means a lot to me. And I hope you enjoyed this little creative experiment, and I hope you tune in next time. Speaking of which, if you like what you've seen, please hit the subscribe button. That way you'll never miss us, and more importantly, we'll never miss you, because I feel like there's been like a connection between you and I'd really like to see you again. So
will you just finish the show already?
Yeah. You know what? I've got something else to show you, Trini.
And then he learns of the existence of this supervillain who killed his parents back in the day with his sorcerer's ways before he got super evil and started calling himself Lord something or the other. But quite fortunately, it turns out that our hero is naturally good at flying and locating incredibly small targets. 2 centimeters? That's not impossible. I used to bullseye snitches on my firebolt back home. They're not much bigger than 2 centimeters. Don't touch the goblet, Cedric. It's a trap.
I hate you.
This was for you, Mum. I love you and I miss you. So, until next time, true champions of the cause, stay punk. And if you're not punk, become punk and then stay that way. So next time I see you, I know you've stayed awesome. Good night, true champions of the cause.
Bye, everyone.